There's a new
church, amen. Preach, church. Man, y'all is live on motherfucking G Code Daily, man. I'm by myself today, man. We had a long weekend, man. A long week, really. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot to talk about, but a long week, man. For real, for real. And we got a lot to talk about today also, man. That's definitely.
I'm the streets voice out west, legendary self-made progress. Last time that I checked, first you get the money, the respect, and the power and the halls come next. Last time that I checked,
That's what we talking about. Nipsey Hussle, man. We is talking about, and you know what? I really wasn't gonna talk about Nipsey. I wasn't even gonna cover the subject personally, and the reason why, because I'm not from out west, and I contemplated. That's why it took me 2 days to actually, a couple days to actually go live and even speak upon any of it. But I mean, you know, and I'm not gonna get too much into the West Coast politics because certain dudes, you know, when you're not from places, people try to like to talk about what's going on in the town and like to discuss the politics on how things function, how things work in their town. When in actual reality, we really don't know. You know, it's like we being in Chicago, and you're not from Chicago, you don't understand the what's going on in Chicago. If you ain't from LA, you don't understand what's going on in LA. But me, I lived in LA. I lived in LA. I lived all over LA County, as a matter of fact. I lived actually in the same city where they called the boy at, in Bellflower. My old address was 9146 Compton Boulevard, and that was actually in Bellflower, California. And not only that, I also lived in Compton. I also lived in South Central, by the Coliseum. Right, I ain't gotta go. I can go deep, but I lived on that West Coast. But the thing is, when I see stuff like this happen to positive, and I ain't gonna just say all the way 100% positive, because everybody got, when you come from the hood and you come from the streets, you raised in a matter to where respect, another man's respect can be thrown out of the window by the drop of a dime because of the rules of the hood and how the hood is formatted and how we are raised to think in the hood. So when I look at a situation as whole, I can't attack the actual situation, but what I want to attack, what I'm going to speak upon is more of the respect that that we must maintain no matter what we go through in life, no matter what we see, no matter what we hear, no matter what we have to maintain the proper respect for one another. It's just like if you look at the war, okay, even in war, they have what you call the art of war. And the art of war is put there so that way nobody disrespects nobody to the fullest. There's certain things that countries can be sanctioned for if they do things in the process of war that causes the respect of the dignity of the country or somebody to be compromised. It causes them to be sanctioned. And the reason why they do that, because they understand wars will happen. And at some point, we still have to maintain certain decency amongst, even in war. You have to have some type of decency, okay? So, and with the art of war, they also added in, we must maintain all decency when we're at war. Meaning, so if you kill somebody, you don't strip their clothes off and march them down the street butt naked with a dead corpse. In the art of war, you don't behead nobody like the cartel do. Behead people and parade through the streets with their head. It's a lot of things that you just don't do. And when I look at the whole situation with Nipsey, with the situation over there, I'm looking at the respect matter. Their respect had been breached. And when the respect had been breached, it caused a lot of things to become discombobulated. Number one, from what they allegedly said, he's a snitch or he's a rat, and you know, I strongly, I'm one of those people that I feel like if you call somebody a rat, you need to be ready to kill him, or You know, that's just, I mean, common law out here in the streets. Once you call somebody a rat, at some point you have to be ready to defend yourself, because it's only going to go on for so long. Because when you call somebody a rat, you must remember this: you are now putting that person's life in jeopardy. Okay, and once you put that man's life in jeopardy by calling him a rat, who else have you said this to? Who else have you said this to? You could put a person's life in jeopardy. People already know that. You don't have to murder people these days. You could just say certain things that can cause people to get murdered. Do you understand what I'm saying? And I'm saying this to say, is that as us OGs in the game, it's definitely a must that we stick by the rules of the streets, or get out of the streets. Remove yourself from the streets. Now, it's like somebody say, oh man, if you know a rat, you're supposed to go kill a rat. That's the saying in the street. So basically, if you know that somebody's an informant or a rat, and you know this, you handle your business. It's not the fact that, and I'm not saying to do that, I'm just saying the street rules. There's got a lot of rules in the street. They kill rats. If someone's ratting, we all know that's what you're supposed to do. But what happening these days is that people are using the word so freely that is causing, it caused the internet, like the internet is so popular right now that everybody uses the internet. The word rat is thrown around so freely. People call people's rats so much. And I'm not saying that he did or he didn't. I'm just saying that once you cross that line of talking like that to someone, anything can happen, because that person's life is in jeopardy. Hey, stop. Because that person's life is now in jeopardy. And so, and I'm saying this to say that we have to instill the rules back into the streets to where this type of stuff don't go on. Because OGs is handling these type of situations accordingly that they're supposed to be handled. You feel what I'm saying? Just like people saying, oh, he called dude a rat, but they had him floating around the neighborhood. He's been floating around his hood, murdering people, handling his business in the hood with the pretense of people knowing that this man had them cooperated or worked with the authorities before. So with this being said, at some point, you know, we as OGs, we got to step up. We got to step up and be like, hey, man, no, we're not going to allow this type of behavior in the neighborhood, because this type of behavior in the neighborhood is already a sign of disloyal. So what do you think, how is he going to be productive to this hood in any sort? So meaning they let this sewer rat run around the neighborhood until he finally killed somebody of very importance of the neighborhood. Very important to the neighborhood. Somebody that was building the community up, putting up malls, giving jobs out, shaking hands, hugging the ladies and kissing the babies, and really politicking in his neighborhood like somebody's supposed to do when you do get a bag. That's what you're supposed to do. You feel what I'm saying? But it's sad that in these times, day and age, that you can't play both sides. This time, day and age, because the street niggas is getting jealous of the niggas that's bossing up. And the niggas that's bossing up is trying to move away from the street niggas, but still trying to show love to the streets by making themselves accessible to these people. And it's in a way, it's sad. You know, and on the flip side to this, dude, if you a rat and you running around here telling on people and doing what you doing, and somebody call you out, you can't get mad and go over here and get the. You do that with a nigga lying on you. Nigga playing with your motherfucking livelihood is when it calls for this type of movement. Do you do what I'm saying? We can say jealousy killed him, but we also can say that saying the wrong thing got him killed. But see, nobody's gonna want to face the real reality, because right now everybody mad right now. Everybody, you know, and no man should die behind the hands of somebody that's telling the truth about him, if they is or if they not. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But the thing is, this is if you're not on that case And if you're not on that case, and this dude ain't telling on you, why is you calling this man a snitch or a rat? And if you believe that, you're supposed to handle your business. You don't say that to nobody. Now, this is what they saying supposedly had happened. And if this is what's happened, this was definitely a senseless murder. This was definitely the most senseless murder that I've seen in a long time. It's the senseless shit I've ever seen in a long time, man. And the bad part about it is, like I'm saying, is the hood niggas is the one that kept him there. They kept him there. They knew it. Wasn't no secret. If Nipsey, a rap superstar, knew that this man was a stool pigeon, you better believe, guess what? Everybody else knew it too. Everybody else knew it. That's why you got to leave some of these dudes alone, man, especially when you get in the bag and you having money and you done made it out. Don't approach these niggas. Leave these niggas alone. Leave these clown-ass niggas alone. You done made it. Whoever he told on, if them niggas ain't did nothing, or Buddy and them ain't did nothing to do, man, leave them niggas. Leave them alone. So he may have some replica. Yeah, he was. No, I'm not saying he didn't. I'm not saying he didn't. I think he did have some really good information. I really believe that. But this is why the old rules got to be instilled when you out here dealing in the streets. That's why if I deal in the streets, I play by the rules, because I don't want to look up, man, and hey, man, yeah, do the rap, or he snitch, he this and he that, and then dude get mad, and I look up, and dude blowing my shit away behind me saying some stuff that, you know, I mean, and I've been trying to tell niggas this a long time. Just like a snitch can get killed, a person calling somebody a snitch can get killed. That's a dangerous, sticky situation, period. That's why niggas don't, that's why hood niggas shouldn't address it or entertain that shit unless you're going to handle some business. The rat, they should have been checked them out the hood. That's all I'm saying, Bruce Lee. That's it, man. But how did he stick around the hood this long, dog? Why? For somebody like Nipsey to tell him, hey, say, my nigga, you know, I don't want you around here, nigga. You know, you ain't right. You telling, we don't want you around here. You feel what I'm saying? Straight up, my nigga. That man shouldn't have been around that long for somebody to tell him. Did he tell on Nipsey before or what? Was he scared that Nipsey was finna let the bag out on him and maybe just kept the secret? You know, you just never know, dog. I just really hate to see him go like that. I really hate to see a dude. I just posted Nipsey Hussle on my page March the 5th. I had just posted him on my page, and because he was talking some real shit one day. And as I heard him talking, I said, wow, this man here kind of deep. He kind of powerful. I've listened to his music plenty of times. I just never got a chance to really hear him talk. And in the process of hearing him talk, I said, I'm finna put this clip on my page. I said, this man here saying some real shit. And, you know, and I believe that's why a lot of people think that this was a conspiracy with the Dr. Sheeby and all that. And I just don't think that. I don't think that this was a conspiracy. I think this is the pure sign of some more coonery and some more fuck shit that going on in the black communities. I believe that it's at some point it's time to at some point it's gonna be time to awaken the black man, and we're gonna have to wake up. We didn't wake up from Tupac. We didn't wake up from Biggie. We're watching Bill Cosby get fucked around, and R. Kelly. Folks were saying he was a known rat. That's it. That's what I said. And the thing is that, man, if we don't wake up, man, how many more young niggas is going to how many more good niggas do we have to take out? Black people, black men. How many more, man? I mean, seriously, man, how many more? How long is this shit gonna go on When does it take a stop? When do we say, okay, y'all, we're gonna start making niggas accountable now? We're gonna start. See, that's why I'm like, even with this rat shit, niggas take rat shit so far, and they stretch it and use it so loosely that they done threw away the real saying: if you do the crime, you do the time. Whatever happened to that saying? If you do the crime, you do the time. What happened? What happened to that saying? See, niggas replace doing the crime and doing their time with, don't nobody say nothing. When they catch the gun in the car with 4 niggas, we all go down, we all bond out, we all get a lawyer, and we all go get probation for this damn gun. Oh, don't tell about the half a bird in the car. Nobody own up to the half a bird. All 4 of us go down. All 4 of us get about a bond out. And all 4. Nobody want to do the motherfucking crime and nobody want to do the motherfucking time. So they pull it off on other niggas. They call them rats now. The niggas that don't do the crime, the niggas that's not doing the crime, that's the new name for them. They say, oh, he's a rat because he didn't do the crime and he didn't want to do the time, but he told, so now he a rat. No, you a bitch ass nigga. For knowing that you got this pistol in this motherfucking car, knowing it's your pistol, and you won't stand up and say, hey, law man, hey man, that's mine, man. Let me go ahead and get it. Put me, cough me up. Hey, all y'all, my niggas, y'all go bond me out, man, so I can hit the streets. Y'all know what it do. I did the crime, I'm gonna do the time. But we dealing with a new generation now. They use the word freely. Now that the word is being, it's like the word nigga. Nigga is used so freely now. The word nigga is used so freely. White people say it, Mexicans say it, Asians say it. Everybody use the word nigga now. So what happened is now, when they say it to somebody that don't still under the same old G code rules, you don't say this to me. They get knocked up, punched up, beat up, slapped up, and they, oh man, I've been using the word nigga. Nobody knew that thing. It's the first time I got into a fight with somebody using the word nigga. This is how the word snitches is now. They use the word so freely. They use the word so freely now. Now anybody call you a snitch, or he a rat, or he a snitch, or he a rat. And now you look up, motherfucker been them use the word freely because it's freely used now. You've been said at the wrong time. What happens? This is why we got to put control back into the hood. This is why we got to put line and order back into the hood. This is why we got to get off the internet and concentrate really on the hood. The OGs, it's like you got all these OGs over there. You got Snoop over there. You got the Game over there. You got Snoop, Game. You got Dash. You got Corrupt. You got a lot of influential people from that West Coast because they hold a lot of our other artists. That's up to them to get into these communities. And I know, yeah, oh man, they gonna murder us if we go to our own hood. Yes, they are gonna murder you. Yes, they will. You was gonna get murdered. You didn't have a chance to get out there the first time in the first place. I know we running for our lives, black man. I know we running from our neighborhood, the smart ones. I know the smart ones that get out of the hood and make something for themselves. They don't want to go back. It's hard when you've been manipulated your way out of the hood. But it's time for all the artists to reach out to all them communities and all them neighborhoods, man. You got to reach out to all them communities and all them neighborhoods. You do. And you have to remain respectful at all fucking times, dog. You got to stay respectful. You cannot play with your respect as a man. You cannot play with it because another man has done something that you feel like ain't right. Because another man has said something that you don't agree with. You can never lose your respect. Always keep your respect for yourself. Keep it. Keep it. It's going to keep you out of the hands of a lot of these fuck niggas and these fuck boys and these suckers and busters and lames when you stay respectful. Do you know how many suckers really out there and all they need is a little respect? Do you know how many fuck niggas is really out there and all they need is a little respect? That's it. That's all they need. Just a little fucking respect. That's all. They don't need much. Just a little bit. Hold on one
My
second.
dog got the kennel. When you get it straight up out the mud, you can't imagine this shit. I've been pulling up in the drop tops with the baddest bitches. Young nigga been focused on my check. Got a new coupe wrapped around my neck. Trying to put the water on my potato.
Keep y'all. That's why we gotta keep our mind so clear and so pure when you out here. And the older you get, you have to remember this too. The older you get, the more wisdom you have to acknowledge the wisdom that you're gaining. See, some people you gaining wisdom, regardless if you want to use it or not. The older you're getting, you gaining wisdom. You just have the choice whether you want to use it or not. You have that choice, but you're going to be gaining it as you're getting older. You cannot die that. Okay? You cannot deny that. It's just that when the older you get, you have to utilize that wisdom. You have to utilize this shit, man. Because these niggas out here don't have it. Some of these young niggas just don't have it. And like I say, some of them just don't utilize it. And if you a person that's getting older and gaining wisdom, you got to utilize it in your hood because them niggas don't, and they not doing it. So if you break down like they break down, then you subjected to the same shit that go on with everybody else in the fucking community in the neighborhood. You can't break down like they break down. You can't talk like they talk. You can't walk like they walk. You can't say the things they say. You can't do none of that. All that is over with. Hey, man, such and such, man, he a rat, for real. Man, I hope God bless him, man. You know what I mean? Whatever situation and why he had to do something like that. I hope the Lord God bless. That's how you have to think these days when you dealing with these niggas out here. Because they fuck niggas, ain't nothing gonna stop them, and you gotta pray for them. Approaching them, talking to them, telling them about themselves, it's not gonna motherfucking work. It's not finna work, man. These niggas don't want to hear about they fuck selves. They fuck boys. They don't want to hear about they fuck selves. They know the rules of the game. They out there breaking them, they fuck boys. Period. Ain't no secret. You out there breaking them, you a fuck nigga. But we got to wake up. We got to wake up. We have to wake up. Period. We got to wake up, man. We got to wake up. If we don't, man, we're going to be lost in the motherfucking sauce. You got to put the medicine in the candy. Man, come on, man. Rest in peace, Nipsey Hussle, man. And because it really hurt. It really hurt when you see a man with so much knowledge and have a heart and have this a heart that's so pouring out to the community and wanting to see the betterment of his community. He don't want to wake up and see bullshit stories. He didn't want to wake up and see trash on the ground. He didn't want to see niggas shooting one another no more. He didn't want to see niggas doing all that no more, man. That man was trying to step his game up, man. And how we know that's a true story? That might be a story set up by the government. Whoever the other dude is, we don't know who that nigga is. He could be another snitch for the government too. We're gonna send him over here. We finna stage this. We don't know if that's the real conversation that was had. Shit, Nipsey called him a snitch, and one dude was a well-known snitch, and Nipsey called him a snitch. So that's a good way to cop deuces for the government to say, oh, we'll just say that he was a well-known snitch. Nipsey called him a snitch. He went back, got mad, and he killed him. Don't forget, he went to the crazy house. This man might have been plotting to be killed. This shit could have been going on 6 months. We don't know. We don't know. We don't know who on the phone. We don't know. We know they play a lot of games, man. They set assassination up on Malcolm X, man, by his own brothers. We don't know. He killed my brother. My brother got killed in Chicago. They think the police had something to do with that. You dig what I'm saying? So you just never know. You know what I'm saying? I love what you do, big homie. Rudy Jackson, church. But we gotta put a clamp on these hoods. And all you OGs over there, and y'all gotta reach down in them neighborhoods, man. See, this is where if you got 100 million, this is where if you got 100 million, where you gonna have to go ahead and put 80 million in your community and keep 20 million in your pocket. This is what this is about. This is what this is about. And it's gonna have to stay like this. It's time for us to start bringing up the whole, exactly, vision and actions. Back to the respect all the way. Such a loss for the community. It is. It's a real loss for that community. It really is. And it's really more than a loss just for the community, because how many other niggas across the globe that was inspired by him? I'm not even finna stun with you. I had just got inspired by this dude. I had just literally got inspired by him March the 5th. I like this music, like I said, but I didn't understood what he really stood for until March the 5th of this year. And here it is right here.
Having all kind of crazy diamonds and all that. I guess you here to get your money right, huh? All the time.
See the date on it?
All that is cool for the image and all that, but all of them is liabilities, you feel me? I'd rather invest in real estate, you know what I'm saying? Oh, wait, can you repeat that again, man? You up and coming artist. What did you say you want to do? I said invest in some assets as opposed to trick off my money on some liabilities like diamonds. You know what I'm saying? Cars that lose value, so you drive them off the lot. So you're trying to get land. Exactly, homie. A real asset. Take care of my peoples, because you know it look good, but at the end of the day, you losing value, homie. It ain't.
Man, this is what I'm talking about. When I heard this man speak them, he spoke words. He spoke volume. He spoke volume, man. That's when I was like, whoa, this man here is a cold brother, man. He was a cold brother, man. He did, man. He did. I don't know what we gonna do as a black race. Cause can't no white man or no other race fix the hate that we have for one another, man. Yeah, he was young. He was real young. I don't know. Can't no other race come through here and get rid of our self-hate and the need to feel like, you know, I'm not saying that don't nobody deserve it. I'm just being for real. I'm not saying that don't nobody deserve it, because even God directed wars, okay? And you got some people out here that just don't stop. You got some people that literally do stuff to people to literally get their head block knocked off. And then you got them people that just speak their piece, speak their mind, and try to keep moving. And when you're dealing with these niggas out here that just not having the proper respect and the proper love, we dealing with dangerous people, man. Pray for Nipsey Hussle. Pray for his family. Pray for the city of LA. I heard that some of dudes people got killed, the murders people. And if that is so, let's pray that the city handle this in a different matter. You know what I mean? Let's really pray that the city don't handle this in no murder and killing matter, man. I don't think it need to be a gang war. I'm tired of seeing young people be guinea pigs and goofies for the system. I know a lot of people is always going to have speculations whether this was conspiracy with the government or whether it was just a random nigga. No matter what, if it is a conspiracy nigga, if it was a random nigga, understand this. This was a nigga that was not for the black people. This was a man that was not for the community. This was a man that was willing to do anything to destroy the community by any means necessary, regardless if it was snitching, regardless if it was just gunning down a good role model to the community. This man was definitely a virus in the community. That's exactly what he was. And the virus was allowed to stay in the community until the virus killed somebody. That's it. I'm not encouraging nobody out there to kill nobody. I think every man deserves a life. But I also think that there are some men that are garbage, plain out trash. And sometimes you just have to wait for somebody else to go do it. But somebody's going to do it. And, you know. But overall, LA, stand up. Stand up, LA. Stand up. Don't point no fingers at no hood either. You can't point no fingers at no individual hood. You can't point no fingers at no individual person. We got to point this finger at us as a whole, as a community, as black people. And we got to say, man, we have to fucking do better. We just have to do better. Nipsey Hussle, what if he would have had a dude there with some guns and they would have shot him down? You know, somebody else knew about this murder getting ready to take place before he went and did it, and that's for damn sure. If they think that this man went over there and acted along on a single mission because he was called a rat or a snitch, I think that would be the most gullible shit that anybody in the world could ever think of. They just know that black men take the word snitch very seriously, so this could be something. But I just don't think it was alone at all, you know. For real, man. That's right, that's right. And remember this, you can lose your life being too fucking real. Trying to be a real nigga in the hood and trying to be a stand-up nigga and a solid nigga, you can lose your life. You can lose your life being too real. Fuck that. Fuck that. And that's what Nipsey Hussle was. That man lost his life too behind being too goddamn real. He lost his life from being too real. He was too real. There's too many fake niggas out here to be too real now. If you a real nigga, you better go get in the coat. Go get in the coat. I think it's a minor conspiracy too, but for real, all the real niggas, remember this, you have to be in a coat. That's like a coat like the Masons. You feel what I'm saying? Fuck the gangs and Crips of blood, because you got real niggas that's Crips, you got real niggas that's Bloods, you got real niggas that's GDs, Vice Lords, you got real niggas in every gang and every mob out here. But 90% of those gangs is filled up with a bunch of fake niggas. Even the pimp game is filled up with a bunch of fake, flimsy ass niggas that just, oh man, I mean, you know, as long as they checking the bag out the bitch, man, they got all the fake, fluddy-duddy bullshit with them. Same thing with these gangbangers, man. As long as they got their guns, something they dope, man, they with all the other fake shit, man. So. I just don't like it. I don't like it. I really don't, man. I don't like it. Anybody like this, man.
You can lead an Irishman to walk.
This is this was like a blow, like Tupac blow. This was a Tupac blow. This was definitely a Tupac blow. Tupac Biggie hit. That's what this was. You know, it was nothing else, man. That's all this was a Tupac and Biggie hit.
I like it. You crazy. You know about this house, right?
That's good.
Right. Man, I hope your man's like this spot.
Man, me too, man. Hopefully.
Put a lot of work into it. Lots of it.
Man, we got to, man.
Real nice.
We got to do way better than that. Man, like Jay-Z, all of them, man, fuck all them whitewash motherfuckers. They might have came from the hood. Just because you came from the hood, that don't mean you no real hood, nigga, man. Well, fuck about your money, my nigga. Jay-Z ain't went and built up no communities, dog. Come on, man. I know community, nigga. Listen, right now, nigga, I know communities where houses can be built up for 50 and 60,000.
Hey, wifey's cool with it, I'm cool.
You dig what I'm saying? These boys can go spend $2.5 million and build up communities for people to live in, man. That's what they could be doing. They not. They could be building, they could be going out there buying land and building houses and putting stores out there and building jobs. He's supposed to be worth, how the fuck is you worth $500 million and you got a whole, you got communities out here starving, nigga?
4, 3, 2, that's time. I got to you that money, my dreams.
I don't understand it.
My life.
We got communities falling, man, and these niggas got $500 million. Beyonce and Jay-Z worth $1 billion alone. $1 billion alone, man. You don't think they can go to a community and rebuild it and restructure it and put jobs there? Come on, man, it don't cost that much to build a fucking Walmart. They could be building grocery stores, man, employing 100 motherfuckers in the neighborhood at a grocery store. Blacks is just trying to get money, man. They just want to be the richest person in the world now. They not trying, they missing the whole goal trying to be the rich man. That nigga said, when I die, I want $1 billion on the board or something, man. What the fuck? That's what you want to die? We want to die so you get $1 billion left to two people, a kid that won't even run through $1 billion in a lifetime. You should want to say,
have you ever seen the whole thing? You drove to the streets because you grew up on show change. Fucked up when
the respect of the game is so suckerish and so fuckerish, man. Nobody respect nobody, man. Straight up, man. For real. Hey, man, R.I.P. Nipsey Hussle, man. Salute to L.A., man. Y'all stand up, man. I'm not going to hold y'all up. You can't play with these words. People don't get it. No, you can't, man. You really can't. You really can't. Seriously. You really can't. And let this be a lesson to y'all, too. All you, the high-profile cats out here, y'all out here, man, move a little bit more prestigious. We got to move a little bit more different, man. Get you some niggas around you with them pistols. Niggas be trying, oh man, G-Gov a gangbanger. Oh, that nigga's a gangbanger. No, I'm not a gangbanger because I keep 2-3 niggas in the background, nigga. You might not even know I got them with me. I might got 2-3 niggas with me, man, and you don't even know it. They done jumped in 2 different cars. I done pulled up to the front, jumped out, went in, nigga. I'm surveillance, my nigga. Even if you did get me, you ain't leaving. You ain't leaving. You ain't going nowhere. And if you get away, man, God blessed you. God blessed you if you got away. You was blessed. You was blessed. We gotta keep, nigga gotta keep them hitters with them. Fuck that. These boys ain't playing. And stay respectful. Never lose fucking respect. That's right. That's right. Never lose respect by all means necessary. Never lose respect. I don't give a fuck, nigga. I don't give a fuck. If a nigga say fuck your mama, you don't say fuck his mama back. You say, okay, fuck you. You feel what I'm saying? Never go to the point to where you try to disrespect somebody as low as they'll disrespect you. Once you start playing that game, you done. Yeah, once you start doing that shit, you D-O-N-E, period. Daddy. You can catch more flies with honey than vinegar. You're right. Like I said, if you is right, you can't act right. Oh, yeah. Yeah, Jay-Z want to stay alive. But we all got to die. Yeah, Jay-Z want to stay alive, but we all got to die. So what are you going to do? We all got to go die. But I ain't gonna lie to you. Guess what? In 2013, I opened up a Boost Mobile store in the hood, smack dead on Martin Luther King Jr. Boulevard. That's exactly where I opened up my store at. And I'm known. A lot of people know me, especially in Dallas, the black community. They know who I am. I'm very known. But anyways, I opened up the business. We opened up, same thing, kind of a little strip mall. You know what I mean? We started opening up business in the whole strip mall. It's clothing store and everything. We wasn't open 2 weeks, and a nigga came in there with a pistol and tried to rob the store. With my son there, my little son there. Out, walking around the store. He's fidgeting, trying to pull the gun up to rob us. We peeped the move. When we peeped the move that he was getting ready to try to rob us, we grab him. Grab the gun from him. We grabbed the pistol, took the pistol, I set it on the thing, took his arm and jacked him up, boom, 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 stiffened him up real hard. And I looked at the boy and I said, man, you know where the fuck you at? He just looking at me. I said, nigga, you on the right street, you just got the wrong address, motherfucker. I said, nigga, you need to go find out who the fuck you fucking with, nigga. And, you know, my nigga, we rough him up a little bit. And I ain't gonna lie, I wanted to blow his brains out. And something said, nah, take his pistol. And by the time I took his gun and we took him and roughed him up, and because we in my store, this shit all on camera and shit. I take him and I put him out the store immediately. I grab him and I said, come on, get the fuck up out of here. Now, we had a panic button. My girl was in the back with the baby, so she didn't hit the panic button in the store. We put this nigga out the store. When he leave, he gone. Police come. Where he at? Actually, we let him walk right past the police. You know, I ain't finna get the man jammed up. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't gonna get the man jammed up. I'm not trying to fuck the man life off, send him to the penitentiary. So I send the man up. Bam. We let him go. Now, and I'm saying this to say is, even when a motherfucker is disrespectful, that don't mean you got to be disrespectful back. Handle your motherfucking business, my nigga. Just handle your motherfucking business and keep moving. You don't have to be disrespectful. You don't have to get no laws involved to get the nigga knocked off for robbery and send him up for 25 years or none of that. I let him go. Go on, go. Go live your life, man. Just don't come back around here no more with your shit. I took his gun. You dig what I'm saying? Took the pistol and kept it. And I'm saying it to say is, man, you have to remain respectful. You have to remain respectful by all means necessary. This man jeopardized my son, my brother there, my boy there, my girl there, everybody at the store that day. You could have jeopardized my whole motherfucking life and my kids' life in here for some petty ass money and some jewelry you thought you was finna come in here and take. You feel what I'm saying? I'm just telling you some real shit. We got to remain respectful. Even when we catch a nigga out of line, real gangsters got to stay respectful. When the last time you seen the mafia disrespect the motherfucker? They just murdered you. They just knocked you out. Them gangsters, man. We ain't finna. They fix your collar before they knock your head off. Kiss you on your forehead, man. We love you, man. You dig what I'm saying? Because you don't want to fall into the type of person that's disrespecting people. You feel what I'm saying? You don't want to fall into the pattern of disrespecting people. Because see, once you fall into that pattern of disrespecting people, guess what? Your time is going to come. Your time is soon near. So if you exercise respect by all means, no matter even if you got to crack a fucking head or break some legs or cut some fingers off, no matter what, remain respectful to this person through the whole process. Remain respectful. Don't be no clowns out here, man. Gangsters. You can't be no clowns. You're not a gangster. Nigga used to say niggas don't believe the song, and nigga wrong gangsters don't live that long. Because a lot of them is not going to keep the respect. You gotta keep the respect, man. Keep the respect up. Nothing means nothing. I don't give a fuck, nigga. Fuck what he did. Respect that man. You don't like him, handle your business. If not, respect him and keep moving. He got a dick and balls like you. And that's church. You dig? G-Gov the Government. Y'all follow me on G-Gov the Government on Instagram. And what they be saying, man, like, share, and subscribe, all that bullshit. Man, I don't give a fuck if you like, share, or subscribe my shit, nigga, because guess what? I'm still going to be coming on here kicking that real shit. You did. Church, man, appreciate everybody for tuning in and fucking with the G-Gov, man. P. Nipsey Hussle. Hussle.